folks. I was just a few minutes late, and we are live. Welcome, everybody, back to another edition of Chairgatin. I'm your host, Rattlesnake, coming at you live once again from the Snake Pit here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, joined by my co-host, Dakota. What up, Dakota?
What up, boys? It's been a minute. I know we've been MIA. We're working too much, traveling the world, pimping all over the world. And we're we're having a good time, but man, we have some problems to discuss. Oh, let's get this thing going.
Let's do it.
What's up? It's Chairgatin coming at you live.
Hello, come right in. Rock, flag, and eagle.
Ooh,
Yo,
what up, boy? Hours.
posting on all of our socials and stuff,
Getting it in.
saying we live.
Hey, boy. Dude, it's been a fucking minute. I feel like I haven't talked to you in like a month.
Yeah, I know. We've both been so busy. I feel like we've both been
Yeah.
traveling.
Working my damn life away, traveling. We're just high flying. But man, dude, yeah, what fucking Denny won a couple races, Larson won again, and it's like a state of emergency of the NASCAR world right now.
Yeah, I mean, did you see the video I made? The Eulogy?
Yeah, it was awesome. I was literally like, wow, that's exactly how I feel, and we hadn't even talked about it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm gonna capture the vibes of how we're all feeling right now, and so I made it. And then as I was watching it after I posted it, I was like, we haven't done a podcast in like 2 weeks. People are gonna think we're like ending the show.
Oh yeah,
It was like as we go, and it's like me and you.
yeah, come say bye with us.
I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
literally was like, oh, those
ooh.
clips look like we're like, yeah. It's like, no, we're saying bye to fucking good Bristol.
Yeah, we're saying goodbye to Bristol. Unfortunately, I've been waiting for hours.
What up?
Yes. Yeah, that's
Hey,
right.
girl.
Cool. We're live on Twitter as well, or X, I guess you
Ooh.
should say. Dope.
Yeah,
So
man,
anyway.
fuck. What? They went to fucking Darlington. They went to fucking, what was the first one Denny won? It's all blending together. When Denny went back to back with the Darlington win, and he won
Martinsville?
Was it Martinsville? Yeah, he did the burnout Martinsville.
Yep.
Martinsville, Darlington, Bristol. What a lineup, you would think.
Yeah, man, that's actually a good point.
Wow.
Think about if you would have said that lineup not that long ago, you would have been like, oh man, that's sweet.
Yeah. Oh my God. The season's then Dega.
Oh, yeah.
Martinsville, Darlington, Bristol, Dega. Yeah, on paper that looks great, right?
Yeah, that sounds perfect on paper.
Like ultimate NASCAR fan fucking go to right there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that's what we're going to talk about with this episode about Bristol. Also, this weekend, I know it's not Cup because they have the Easter off, but Rockingham sold out.
Dude, isn't that sick? Yeah, what does that tell you?
Yeah,
an Xfinity race. An Xfinity race sold out.
Yeah, I think Truck maybe also for Friday.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, I know they're like, look, it's not a big track. I think it only holds like 35,000, something like that.
That's going to be a sick-ass Xfinity race.
Yeah, I'm like, but that's still a really good crowd for a trucker Xfinity race.
Yeah. I was like, it's funny. Diamond Dave invited us to go to 420 Fest. And I think we're going to make like a little date night about it. But I'm like, I want to watch Rockingham, though.
Is that during Rockingham?
Yeah, it's this Saturday.
Oh, okay. 420 Fest? Is it Saturday or is it on 420, which is Sunday?
It's a weekend. It's like a weekend festival.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, oh, snap. Easter Sunday.
Yeah. Well, that we'd rather go Sunday, but.
Yeah, I'm sure you would, but most people probably would not. That's why NASCAR does not race on this Sunday.
Weekend is irrelevant to me.
Yeah, to most people, we are doing things this
Mr.
Sunday.
Krabs me. But yeah, so let's crack myself up. Yeah, we might make a date night out of that. But then I wanted to watch Rockingham, but I'm like, I guess I'll record it, but it'll be hard not to get spoiled. But then, and then now I've been working so damn much. I'm almost like, fuck. Like, should we still even go? Like, it'd be nice to just come home and chill on the couch. Like,
Yeah.
I want to sit in the house I pay for, but then like we've been
Oh,
go.
man.
We've been so go lately. I'm like, dude.
I'm already
Like,
planning my
I need to
next
chill.
trips right after Dago. So I'm like
Ugh.
already, yeah.
Yeah, I go to Dega and then I go out of town for work. So I
Yeah.
already feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of traveling as well. The next couple months coming up, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be busy. Dega's gonna be sick. Obviously, we're gonna talk about Dega as well. I did like Dalton's comment. I don't know if you saw this. I'm glad we all chose the Southern 500 over Bristol. Also, getting my house ready for that still. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. It's gonna be
that's gonna be a fun
weekend.
time. Yeah. How many guys do you think are coming? Like 6? Maybe more?
Me, Logan, Nathan. I haven't really talked to Justin about it. I don't know if he'd even be down. He'd be down to go to the race. I don't know if he's down for like a whole weekend, you know.
Yeah.
Dalton, Pittman, I'm sure. I think Pittman's down. I think Andy's down.
So 5%.
I think Jeremy wants to like camp at the track like he does.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like 5 or 6 dudes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have plenty of space here. So that's gonna be a fun weekend. We'll definitely be like doing live content from my house, and like,
yeah,
Southern 500 is gonna be sick. That's gonna be a good weekend for us.
Yeah, I think at least if we could get like a beach day, a race
for sure,
day, like come out Thursday night or something.
Even if we don't golf, because I don't know if everybody golfs, we could do like a Top Golf day or Pop Stroke. I don't know if you've done that. That Pop Stroke's pretty sick.
It's a little putt place.
Yeah, it's like the Tiger Woods putting, and so they have bars. You can like
I've seen them. I've never,
and people will bring them out to you if whatever hole you're at. It's sick.
We'll go by Nick's and get some free hot dogs at
there
the
you
track.
Go.
No, right here in the comment. And so we'll slide by and get some hot dogs.
That's right.
But yeah, man, that's down. That'll be here before you fucking know it.
Exactly,
dude. I think is, and I know I post it like every week. I'm like, Dega's like 4 weeks away. And I was like, I can see it in my calendar, and then I was like, it's 2 weeks away. Now I'm like, it's a fucking week away.
Yeah, it's a week away.
I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
Yeah, getting all the payments in, getting everything sent out, getting everything finalized.
I still owe $200 on tickets, and I'm like, but yeah, we'll figure that. I probably should call them.
Whoops.
Nope.
Coulter was saying he might need one more. So,
well, that could work. Well, you know my buddy Jim, right, from Phoenix?
Yeah, of course.
Well, his wife's like 8 months pregnant, so he's literally going to be game day decisioning, and I have a ticket for him, or in the list, but I haven't paid for it yet because he was supposed to let me know this week, or he said like he'd know by Friday. He was like,
all right, well,
that's their last baby checkup, and whatever the doctor says, it'll be like a yes or no. Like they'll be like, hey, your baby's coming like next week. He's like not gonna come. But if they're like, oh no, she's not coming for a couple weeks. Yeah, that's why I'm almost like not even expecting it.
Come on.
Well, he said he's like already took off the time for work, and then he's already like got it on his calendar.
Jim, if you're watching in the comments, let us know if you're coming or not.
But we'll see. I mean,
it'll be fun though. We're gonna have a good time. Dega's coming up quickly. So everybody be on the lookout for all of our content coming out during Dega. So that's going to be fun. I think maybe beer sponsorship.
There will be beer there. I keep hearing these rumors. So I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I got my flag up right here. My Dega Creek.
Dude, you know, I still have mine in the bag. Well, I want to like when I eventually get to fixing up my basement again, I want to like have somewhere nice to put it.
Yeah,
I don't want to just hang anywhere.
But although I'm looking forward to that, this last weekend was not as fun.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, fuck the other races. Might as well just talk about our poor lost long friend, Bristol Motor Speedway.
Yeah, the problem.
I was thinking about. I've been like kind of dwelling on it, even though I was pretty drunk Sunday. Remember the night race last year, and we were like, man. Honestly, I had so much fun just with you guys hanging out in the stands that it made the boring ass race not so bad.
Yep.
I feel like this race last Sunday was worse than that.
Yeah,
I'd be
interested to know how people that watch them both from home feel.
Right.
because we were at this race last year, so it's a little bit harder. I feel like for
Yeah,
us.
I thought that night race last year was fucking sucked, and I hated
Oh,
saying
it definitely sucked, but was it worse or better than this one? I don't know.
I don't know either.
All right, here I got
Maybe it
Jeff
was
Gluck's
better because it was
poll
at
up.
night.
I got Jeff Gluck's poll up. 2024 Bristol 2. Was it Bristol 1?
It'd be Bristol 2.
No, it'd be Bristol 2 because Bristol 1 was the good one with the tires, right?
It's pretty. Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah, Bristol 2 in
he
2024
won
was
both.
27% approval.
Yeah, and
Okay.
this one was what, 19?
This one was 20% approval, so less. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man. I just think like at last I was like, all right, this like that just is a shitty race. But then we doubled down and just had a worse race in the spring. And I'll give it, they had tire wear Saturday because it was chilly out or something. And it was like, it's gonna be another tire calamity. And then all of a sudden it was warmer on Sunday and it was just an abysmal race to watch. I don't know, man. I don't know where we go. I'm in 1,000% confident it's the fucking car they made, but it's just such a bummer. Like I'm like, why are we're talking about Bristol for Christ's sake? Like this is supposed to be like, oh man, it's Bristol weekend, let's go,
It's Bristol, baby.
Yeah, and it's Bristol, baby. Yeah, this was like, let's get the fuck out of here, baby.
Dude,
Like,
you remember
this
last
fucking
year
race.
we were just playing around in the stands. We weren't even watching the race.
Yeah, half the time we were dicking off in the stands and joking and slapping ass and stuff, and then we were like, we were like, oh yeah, Larson won. Andy's over like, woo! We're like, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, we're like all happy for him, but also we're just
and I remember there, I was like, I don't think I'm coming back here next year.
Yeah, did Andy smash beers or something? Because I remember being like, all right, let's calm down.
He smashed beers, and I was like, all right, I think we gotta chill with all that. And,
I was like, let's calm down. He just lapped everybody.
Yeah, and then I just remember being like, man, fuck this. And then after, like, thinking about it after this crap, like, is anyone excited to come back to the night race? I'm very nervous for going forward from here. Like, we're already like, hey, this is a good crowd. Like, this is a good crowd of people here. Like, I'm very nervous to see what the night race crowd looks like.
I thought last year night race was pretty decent, actually.
Yeah,
I remember us looking around.
We were just getting Bristol back on the up.
This is the best it's looked in years. We were like, wow, this is pretty solid. And I think the reason was the first Bristol race last year was good because of the tires.
Yes.
That was actually surprisingly one of the most badass, probably the best short track race we had last year. And so people were like, okay, Bristol's finally a good race again. Let's go check it out. Like, the night race is going to be hot.
Yes.
Fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Right. Unfortunately. And then this year
we come back.
Looks pretty empty. And it's just a shit race. Arguably worse than last race. That's 2 bad races in a row. You can't do that, man. No one's showing up for the night race.
No, like going for this is my thing is like you were talking, texting me, or is like Junior saying, it's like this is not going to sustain going forward if they keep bringing this product. Like, and I don't like talking like this, but like, Bristol's going to lose a date if not, both. Like, what are we talking about here, people? This is Bristol.
And it's Bristol. That's the craziest part is it's Bristol. Anybody that's been to Bristol understands you can't just like not go to this facility. It's massive. It's massive. And it takes up it's built into a mountain. It's probably a pretty big part of the whole community's industry.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 3 towns built around it. Yeah. Yeah. The Tri-City area or whatever they call it. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you don't go here. It just doesn't make sense.
It just makes me super nervous, going for it. And then the only uptick I saw, I think I heard Junior say was the only thing that will maybe help us get some changes with these cars is we can't keep doing this. So the track owners and hey, we have to sell tickets and we have to put fans in these seats, and y'all are bringing this shit. We need to change something. Something's got to give. And I don't know how heavy an influence that is on the car and fucking NASCAR, but dude, it was bad. And then what killed me too is, what people always like to say? was like, oh, well, I bet it's sitting on TV. Or like, Dago would be like, man, it's fucking good race. And people like, this race blows. We'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But yeah, you
right.
were there. It's sitting
Right.
on TV. All the friends we had there said that was the worst race they ever went to.
They were pissed that they were there.
And I saw tons of people posting about how shitty that race was. And I was like, it sucked on TV. I imagine it sucked there.
I'm not even going back this September, which is sad. Yeah, Dalton's from that area.
Yeah.
Like, he's a local. How do you not
Bristol night race good is not going back.
how do you
Bristol.
not get your own locals at this race? That's insane.
Wake up, idiots.
That's bad, man. If it's how far away does his dad live from the track? What did we drive? Like 15 minutes?
I'll say like 15, 20 minutes.
That's how far they live from the racetrack. And he's saying he's not even going to go. He's probably going to be home. He's probably just not going to go.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'd rather just not watch that race on Papa Good's deck.
Well, that's the thing. It's like there's going to be like games going on and stuff. It's September. So.
Yeah, fuck it. I'd rather watch that than watch these shitty fucking short track races. And this is the thing. I'm like, this is the final fucking straw for me with this fucking car. Yeah. I think I've hit my limit where I'm like, you know what? Fuck this car. Fuck it. I gave us some good intermediates. I don't give a shit. It's ruining everything. I'm fucking done with this car. Every week we have to go, I mean, was it good? Was it bad? There was some passing in the middle of the pack, blah, 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 blah. And I hate the whole, like, there's nothing wrong with a good old ass whooping. Yes, we've seen that from the beginning of time. But this wasn't that. This was crap throughout the field. Everybody running the same speed. Everybody's running the same lap times. And nobody's going forward or backwards. And everybody's just riding along.
Yeah, exactly. NASCAR is going to keep relying on Goodyear to save their asses.
Yeah, I had a thought too. Is we had the softer tire, some of the Martinsville races in Phoenix and Richmond kind of spiced it up a little bit. Did we ever talk about not bringing a too good a tire on the old car? I don't even think we even talked about Goodyear ever.
Yeah,
the old car. We didn't even talk about Goodyear.
No.
And now every week we're like, well, the tires aren't doing this because the car and air and diffusers and this and that. And it's just like every week we have to like justify why it was okay to watch what we watched.
Yeah, and didn't Denny say it wasn't until like right before that they even put multiple of these cars on the track together for the first time?
Denny made up some great points, like nicely burying NASCAR of like, yeah, I asked if this car was ready and they said yes, and they fucking lied. And
right.
It's just like, dude, yeah, I don't think they give a fuck. But it's also like, well, when this shit ain't happening no more, maybe they'll be like, hey, we tried telling you.
Yeah, because that's what it's going to come down to. I mean, honestly, I don't know what to do. It's a very bad, and I don't think they're taking it seriously enough that ruining short track racing in NASCAR is detrimental. Like, I think they've overlooked it. I think they've been like, it's fine. It's all a circle, right? So, like, what's the big deal? But, I mean, NASCAR is built on short track racing. Like, this is the bread and butter of NASCAR.
Yeah, this is fucking Bristol. And then it really, I'm not letting it, like, salt my wounds. But, like, and this is the week before fucking Talladega, the best fucking race weekend of the year. Like, I'm the most hyped fucking race weekend, and I'm sitting here pouting about what I just watched, and I'm about to go to one.
The Masters had more lead changes Sunday than the race. Dude,
and also it helped. I was locked in on the badass Masters that was so good and delivered, and the race was trash. Dude, I fucking wish.
On the back deck. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Wish.
Yeah, too close to Darlington though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. They definitely have to fix short track racing. We can't put up with Bristol and Martinsville not being good races every year.
Yeah, this is absolutely unacceptable.
There's no excuse.
And I don't get them being like, they really supposed to like, oh, we're open ears. We're open to suggestions. We'll take a listen. Like, are y'all fucking kidding me? We're just like year 5, dude. We've been saying this for like 5 years.
Right. Yeah. The first time we saw this happen.
I just think like, where are we finally hitting like the brick in the wall of like, hey, this isn't good. Like, you just been feeding us crap. We're sick of eating it. And then, man, like, it's so sad. It is like in modern day age, but like, you see these big stands of Bristols. They can't take seats out of Bristols. I mean, they can do the skip a row thing, but like, it's so empty, man. It's so empty, and it's just really sad to see. There's fans there, but like they ought to just charge general admission.
Oh yeah,
Like, clearly you can sit wherever the hell you want. Look at
yeah, yeah. How are they going to stop you? I mean, they don't even have enough security in that huge
Yeah.
place to stop you from walking.
They're not
wherever you
making enough
want.
money to pay security.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, we sit wherever we want when we go. I mean, it's.
I'm just
You
sick of these
can.
short tracks. They have to be like they have to justify why it was okay to watch what we just watched.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a good old ass whooping. No.
Nope. No, he was just out front.
He was just out front. Like I think like if the 24 car was up there doing that, no one would have passed him either.
Yeah.
Or the 11. Like
honestly,
if they
or the
were just
11.
first.
Yep.
And it's okay. Some guy leads all the laps. Like that's totally fine here. But like there was nothing. There was nothing from start to finish.
No, there was no.
I hardly ever vote no on the poll, and I voted no.
Yeah, there was no racing that took place.
Yeah. I feel bad for the people that are there. And then I felt good about like, God, I'm glad I didn't go to this fucking race.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see what happens. You know, people aren't going to be showing up at least when they know it's a short track on the schedule.
Even with the podcast I listened to this week, I was like, why is no one not as livid as I am? Like they were like Denny made some good points. Like this car is good. They got to change it. But like no, like Kevin Harvick, they were like the race was great. I was like, what the fuck? And then Junior was like, yeah, man, short tracks, this ain't gonna work. And I was like, no, like we cannot come back to the night race with this. Like you can't go through this summer and just ignore it.
I mean, they can. They're gonna find out what happens.
Yeah, fuck around and find out, dude. It's gonna be bad. I don't fucking know, man. I like before Martinsville, I was like, man, I used to like be really so excited about Martinsville, and then it was like, meh. And then like Darlington was good. It was but we had tire wear. The track wears out tires.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to keep fucking leaning on Goodyear to save us from being bored.
And it was just an okay Darlington. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was an okay Darlington. Yeah, I know.
It wasn't the best. Yeah, it wasn't as good as I was hoping. Yeah, if I was Junior, I would just schedule a Cars tour date right up against Bristol and say, hey, if y'all want to watch short track racing, we'll put on a way better show down the road.
Yeah.
Do it at like North Wilkesboro or something.
Yeah.
Short track racing.
What's that, Kingsport? Isn't that track right here?
Yeah, that's right. Kingsport, yeah. Is that a dirt track though?
It's paved.
Oh, okay.
It's like right next to Cody's mama's house.
Yeah.
That's the only way I know it
exists. I wasn't sure if it was. I know it's a short track out there.
When I'd say at Cody's, he'd ride me by and be like, this is our local short track. I was like, dude, you can like walk here. He was like, yeah, I do all the time.
Yeah, it's like right down the street from his house.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and Junior talked about that too, just kind of the impact of like what's happening to short track racing, specifically in like the Southeast where, you know, that's where it's from. And fans are showing up to that. So there's fans that are looking for it.
Dude, I was bummed because it's my own fault. Like I was negligent of it, but I wanted to go to that Dale Jr. Cordeal race.
Yeah, that would have been sweet, man. It looked awesome.
It's 2 hours down the road. Like I could have totally gone. And I was like, man, I was like, there was a Dale Jr. like racing Cordeal. I want to go to it. I don't know when it is. And all of a sudden, like Thursday, I saw like Dale Jr. racing Cordeal this weekend. And I was like, oh, fuck, it's this weekend? I was like, shit. And then like, I was like, I wonder if anybody want to go. And then like nobody wanted to go.
Oh, damn.
Still, but then like I saw my buddy Justin went, not Dega Justin, Sweetwater Justin. He's like Cordeal bound.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
that's right.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I wanted to go to this. I wasn't gonna go by myself. He's like, it's not too late, drive down. And I was like, no, like I'm not going now. It's Saturday. Like I don't get to do stuff like that.
Yeah, right. He's like,
this has to be like a month planned thing.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm sure that was sweet. Anytime he shows up to a track, it's gonna be like a huge event.
Well, that's what I wanted to do. I was like, it's literally like 2 hours from my house.
Yeah, I love what he's doing. How he like brings the purse up for everybody that shows up.
Yeah.
So it's gonna just be a better event because everybody's making more money. So people are trying and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go to that race in Hickory.
Yeah. Oh, you talked about on the show.
Yeah, the like $50,000 win. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be huge. I think that's going to be like his biggest event yet. So
Yeah.
that's, I think, like a 2-hour drive for me, maybe 2.5 hours.
You know what's funny? I'm sitting here thinking too is the race was so bad we didn't even we didn't even care about Fox. Like we were
Yeah,
just
Fox
like,
got
this
off.
race sucks. Yeah, they got off the hook. They got off easy with this one.
Yeah, they did. That's a good point.
Oh my god.
Here's a good point. You used to have to be on a wait list to go to Bristol. Now you can sit wherever you want.
Yeah, my dad was on a wait list for years, and then he had season tickets. And one time after we went a lot, I had to have like mouth surgery, and he gave the dentist that he's friends with Bristol tickets to pay for my mouth.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
He was
sick.
he was like, my dad's like, how am I gonna fucking pay for this? He's like, hey man, like the guy, like this was in the heyday. yeah. And he was
That's
like,
me with anything. by
yeah,
the
my
way.
dad was like, hey, you like NASCAR? Yeah. And he was like, oh man, I'm a Jimmy Johnson fan. He was like, you ever been to Bristol? He's like, I've always wanted to go there. My dad's like, let me tell you something. And my dad, like, we went all the time, like we went every year. So my dad was just like, I'll give you them Bristol tickets. My dad was like, there's a guy was like, yeah, call a deal. Like the Bristol tickets were way cheaper than my mouth surgery.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up when the last time they hit capacity. It looks like it was in
What, 08, 09 maybe?
yeah, I'm trying to find out.
Dude, those heyday, and then like I'm just honored I got to go to those heyday races, but man, they're so sad. It's like I don't know. It's like seeing a wrestler, like they're gonna retire soon. It's their last match, kind of deal. It feels like what I'm looking at when I see Bristol. Or in 10 years, this is gonna be like a documentary where it's like the rise and fall of a great sport.
What years did you go?
My first Bristol race was in 2003. It was fucking sick. And then we went from 04 to like 2012. We went every year.
Damn, here's a picture that somebody posted inside Bristol in 2009 versus 2019. And it says what a difference 10 years makes.
Oh, send it to me.
And 2009 is just absolutely packed full.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude. Well, in the old days too, with the camera flashes. Oh, it was.
Right.
It was fucking insane, dude. It was.
Oh man, cool. I missed the camera flashes. That's a good point.
Yeah, but in there with the packed house, I sent that clip where it was like 08 or something. The one Carl Edwards and Kyle Busch duked it out, and like the start of the race, and like it was just like SEC championship vibes, like
right.
And the camera flashes going off. It was so nuts,
dude. Bristol used to compete with the NFL.
Yes. Yeah, like don't put the football game on that night.
Yeah, exactly. Man, isn't that crazy to think about the NFL having to be like, hey guys, we got to figure out, we got a scheduling issue. NASCAR has the prime slot, and we don't want to go up against that because they're pulling such the complete opposite of how it goes now.
Yeah, we can't run on that. That's when NFL plays.
Yeah, that's literally what we deal with now.
God, man.
It is sad how far it's fallen. And, the attendance technically has been worse, I would say, in like 2018, 2019. It was probably the worst it's ever been.
Yeah, like,
if you count COVID, too. COVID,
that's what I'm saying. Like, COVID didn't help. And then, like, remember some of them races were like, dude, this is bad. Like, this is getting bad.
Yep.
I remember we got to where, like, we were sitting wherever the hell we wanted to. And then but the last few years has been like, dude, man, it's a good crowd. Like, holy shit.
It was getting better.
Darlington last year?
Oh, man.
Packed out.
Darlington
the year before,
completely packed.
Yeah, we were like, dude, what the fuck?
NASCAR's doing a good job at getting people interested, apparently.
Yeah, but then they do something like this.
Yeah, this is not going to
fly. Request for Bristol. Yeah, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what. Like, I'm like, can we make a new car? Is it like, can we just scrap this and hey, work on something new? We're gonna make a new car, or just make change? How do you make changes this one? I don't know. What the shit I don't care about is they're like, well, it's expensive. Well, guess what? These team owners are fucking billionaires. Like, I don't give a fuck what it costs.
Figure it out, right?
Figure it the fuck out and make it happen. Well, it's gonna cost money. Yeah, did we in 07 was anyone like, well, it's gonna cost money? Like, not right. Not on fucking the internet. But it's like, I don't give a fuck what it costs. Y'all are rich. People, you're not even paying for this. The sponsors are. I don't give a shit. Don't
I think
care.
the
Make it
solution
happen.
to your problem is get a Flow subscription and just start watching different racing.
I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm like on the edge of the diving board here, and I don't even like thinking like it. But I'm like, in 2 years, am I gonna be like, oh yeah, I used to watch racing back when Dale was alive?
Dude, you're gonna become literally the person you hate.
I know. And I'm like, no.
That's the person you bitch about all the time.
Yeah.
If you run into a dude that's like 55 and says, "Oh man, I used to watch racing back when Junior was racing, back when it was real, man." Nothing pisses Dakota off more than that. Hearing some like 55-year-old man say that to him.
No, that's the only thing. It's like I'm
And you're literally
live by
gonna
the
become
sword,
that guy.
die by the sword. But I'm just pissed off. And what pisses me off is when friends are like, man, this is NASCAR's problem. I'm like, dude, I don't work for them. Okay. I just watch it. Like, fuck. I can't make anything happen here.
Here, I'm sending the picture in the group chat. It's just a picture I took off my screen. But
Right.
it's just kind of like sad to see.
Yes, very sad. Yeah, I got to see
Ugh.
him with my own eyes.
As we go.
Oh, God. No, dude, the worst thing they could have ever done was divide the sections up like that.
That's a good point.
That made it so much worse to me. I know they were trying to like kind of condense the people, but making the empty bleachers was such a more eyesore than like just having people scattered around to me.
Yeah, that's a good point. And yeah, look how much better that looks up there.
God. Yeah, I remember being at this Bristol, dude, and you had to sit in your seat and you were wedged in there. And it was
In
a
09?
fucking nightmare. Yeah, it was a fucking nightmare, dude.
Oh man,
It was so fun,
cool.
but like packed out. Like, yeah, and you felt like you were like at a fucking Georgia game, you know, just
I mean, that's more people than in Georgia.
You could hear the crowd. I know, but I mean, you could hear the crowd over the cars. Like if something happened, you'd be like, "Wow!" You'd hear the crowd roar.
Damn.
That 2019 picture is fucking pathetic. God, jeez.
Well,
That's
yeah,
wild.
it says the attendance was 160,000 people for that race.
Isn't that awesome?
160,000. Man. What does the Georgia Stadium hold? Like 90,000?
I don't know.
Probably.
Something like that.
A lot less than that.
Me and Ronnie were talking about the other day at work. I was telling him about how like what were we talking about? We're talking about some stadium. And I was like, well, dude, yeah, it's like Darlington holds this. And he was like, no, like, but look, this probably holds this many people. And I was like, it's probably like 7,000 people. Well, it was like 15,000 people. He's like, well, that's a lot of people. I said, yeah. I go, well, I think we were talking about Bristol. I said, yeah, well, Bristol used to hold 160,000 people.
Right, yeah.
Packed out. I go, so they built the bleachers for that crowd. I go, now there's still maybe 50,000 people there, but it looks like there's 500 people there.
Right. That's the shitty thing about Bristol.
That's what I was trying to like, even though like, oh, it looks pathetic. There's still probably 15,000, 20,000 people there. But it's that's not 160. I was like, but you take that same crowd and put it at Darlington, and you're like, oh shit, look at that crowd.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, no, that's the problem with Bristol. It's just so big.
Well, I think they did that good with the Phoenix rebuild. It only holds like 70,000.
Yeah, well, I think probably even less, honestly.
Yeah, so it's sold out. It's packed.
Well, that's what I mean too about Rockingham. That they sold out Rockingham for Xfinity and trucks, and they're like, yeah, but it's only like 32,000. And you're like, yeah, that's 32,000 people that are paying to go see trucks and Xfinity race. That's a lot of people. I know that's not like a big. Compared to Bristol, it's tiny, but that's still a shit ton of people.
I hope it puts on a show.
I know. I hope so too, because
they repaved it, and I like everything I heard. They're like, oh, it's gonna be one groove.
Yeah, which sucks, but it does show that people want to see racing there.
Yes,
I mean, when's the last time?
That to me would show like, hey, we need to put a cup date here.
Yeah, it's sold out for trucks and Xfinity.
Mile and a half, next gen. If by God, if that's what we got to do, hell, We're trying to figure out when to find a date. Take the fucking Bristol Spring Race and make it fucking Rockingham. Sold. Problem fixed.
Or just fix the car so we can not take a Bristol date.
Yeah, I also take that option.
I would prefer that option.
Yeah, well,
I don't want to
talk about it, like, don't take my Bristol date, but if this is the Bristol date, I don't want it.
Yeah, but I like the alternative where we just solve Bristol.
Yeah, and you know what kills me? I was sitting here thinking too, and I was like, well, no wonder they put fucking dirt on it. Look at this crap. You know,
that's a good point.
I was like,
why not cover this shit in dirt?
It's not the track's problem. And then people are like, well, they repaved it in fucking 07, blah blah blah, or whatever. And it's like, we've seen badass Bristol dates on this surface.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Just cover the whole thing in manure at this point.
Yeah.
It's just all shit.
Fucking Jordan Bianchi, alumni of the show. He was saying on their show, he's like, why is it concrete? He's like, why do we need it to be concrete? He's like, why don't they just pave it with asphalt? And I was like, I don't want to see that because this is like the only Bristol I know. But I was also like, no, because then you risk fucking it up altogether.
Yeah, but like every other short track is asphalt.
Yeah, I know.
At least we know how to run on asphalt. I mean,
but he was talking about like replay the track asphalt, and I was like, well, that's a crazy idea. But then I was like, no, like it's not the track's fault. It's not
that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah,
not the fucking track's fault. The truck race was pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
the truck race was good. That's the only thing. The Xfinity race kind of sucked too. I don't know if you watched it.
No,
Xfinity race wasn't fun to watch.
Yeah, no,
it sucked. So I don't know what to think anymore, dude. I don't even fucking know. But I am over this car, and then like, I mean, we're gonna see a badass day race, but I'm just like, I'm over it altogether. I'd sacrifice the car if anything.
Yeah, I have a feeling. I texted you. I said, "This is what people are gonna say about Dega. We're gonna say it was incredible. It was an awesome race, regardless of what happens, and everybody at home is gonna say it was boring.
Yep.
Unless there's some kind of crazy finish. Other than that, people are gonna call it boring.
Yeah, there's gonna be fuel strategy. There's gonna be some. I'll guarantee there's gonna be some random debris caution at within like a fuel run, so they can race all out.
Dude, I can't wait to watch Dega from the stands, though.
I love it. I love it.
I mean, I don't know if there's a better seat to watch a race than at the top of Dega.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man.
And we got the top, right?
We're not top, but we're in good seats. I don't know what row we are.
Okay, well, I wanted the wind on my back.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wish. Well, we sit there Saturday.
Yeah, I love watching a good race from up there. And Dega crowd has been looking good lately.
And we have our own seats for real this time.
We don't have to fight over seats with people, random
Boy
strangers.
Scouts.
With Boy Scouts, hey, get the fuck out of my seat, bro.
Little fucker.
Nuh-uh, my dad bought these seats.
Yeah, we really like this podcast. We're gonna check out an episode. Hey, you little fucker.
We're talking about beating up
Boy Scouts.
Get on my seat, punk.
Little children. Oh man.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, it's been too long. I don't even know like what we got.
I don't know. I'm just looking forward to Dega, man. That's all I can think about at this point.
That's all I think about every day.
It's gonna be a great time. Yeah, I mean, anybody that like hasn't watched us for long, definitely tune in for Dega stuff because that is kind of like our bread and butter. That's kind of like what Chairgating is this one Dega race.
Chairgate Dega.
Yeah, like I kind of tell people, I'm like, this is if you want to know what Chairgating is, like, just watch our Dega stuff.
Yeah, and make sure you follow Talladega Couch on Twitter.
Do you have access to that?
Mm-hmm.
I do not. I don't want any part of it.
I've kind of been wanting to get wild on there.
Yeah, see, this is why I have no part of it. I have no connection to this.
Yeah.
Who's going to become
Let the record show? Let the record show.
Yep. Let the record show. I am not connected to this burner account that these fools are about to start running.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to start posting like, can you dig it, sucker? Like just take it like looming in the fog.
We should get it popping though. That is a good point.
Yeah.
Should we talk about you're gonna be the mullet judge?
Oh yeah, if
right?
you're at the track Saturday, Dega Jesus will be fucking rising on the Eastern Hemisphere, and mullet contest is coming back. They just announced that with their dysfunctional selves, and Dega Jesus gets to come be a judge again. That'll be fun, and I will be christening some new young queen to win the Dega mullet contest, and hanging out with our boy Josh Williams and all the other friends on the NASCAR stage. They said they moved the stage closer to the haulers and stuff. So instead of like having like you're at the haulers and you walk way down
And
there
you
and
have to,
see
like,
what's
run
going
over
on.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, at least like, hey, what's going on over here?
Yeah,
At
that's
least that's what they
smart move.
said. I don't know. They might be liars. Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it's on the other side now. We're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'll be fun. Our whole crew will be out there. We always roll deep. So
Dude,
come
I've
hang out
always
with us.
like, oh sweet, the old road thing. And I'm like, I want to go see that. And I'm like, oh, you're doing it at 1:00 on Sunday? What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go over there.
I do not get it. I don't get what they do with that.
I don't know. If they want to ask our opinion, I'll tell them. And they
Yeah.
ask it like
If
randomly
they
every
said
once
like,
in a while.
hey, Saturday after the Xfinity race, come to the party pit, like that would be the move. But I guess there's a concert going on, so not really. Hell, even if it was a Saturday morning out at Talladega, like that would make more sense.
Yeah, Saturday, just like
Yeah.
Saturday. What time is the Xfinity race?
I don't know.
Just do it
Like,
before that though.
1 or 2,
Yeah.
yeah. But I don't get their move with the like. But then I guess people go to it. I don't know.
I think people underestimate Friday. People don't utilize Friday
no,
enough.
they don't.
Everybody's out there Friday.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I
Well,
would say
there's people that go out there fucking Monday.
I would say like 80% of the crowd is out there by Friday. You could
yeah.
do shit Friday night and you're gonna catch at least 80% of that crowd.
Yeah. Well, that's what I don't get with like. I mean, I know people got lives, but like some of our friends were like, "I'll be there Saturday morning." I'm like, "You're late."
Yeah.
late.
You're like, why are you
I'm
showing
like,
up?
Why even come?
Yeah. No, I don't get it.
I don't get it. Yet. Like,
I mean, I'll be there Thursday. You
I'm
know,
already
I'll be.
thinking about next year's day.
Forget this one, dude. Let's play in the next one.
Yeah. This is my bread and butter.
I'm hoping I might have a RV to stay in this time.
Yeah, I hope for your sake you do too. You know,
I know because
because you're like banking on this, and then they're gonna be like, "Yeah, they're not coming." You're like, "I need this."
no, you're coming, dude. Yeah, I think I'm just bringing the hammock. So like,
hey,
I hope they do show up because I'm just gonna be in the hammock without it.
Yeah. Backup plan.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'll have to stay one night because they get there Friday.
Yeah, hell yeah, Thursday would be fun. That's what I was saying about.
Because if the weather's like perfect for Thursday hammock night,
let's hope.
Yeah.
Thursday, that's why I said when we're all kind of just chilling. I mean, unless like we'll play poker or whatever. I was like, hell, we'll hop in truck and ride over to North Park and just see what's going on,
dude.
And if it's like
Thursday night,
3 people sleeping in a tent, I'll be like, yeah, this is not cool like everybody says it was.
Thursday night's gonna be so much fun.
I know, I can't wait. That annual Thursday night Dega poker night.
Oh man, people don't understand. Yeah, man. I don't know what else there is to talk about. We can call it
the Eulogy of Bristol. Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah,
it's just sad, dude. It's sad. Well, we can do an episode next week, probably. Probably need to.
Probably.
There's not gonna be. Well, we can talk about Rockingham a little bit and just talk about pre-Dega. I don't know.
Yeah,
it'll be one of those like, hey man, I'm busy. If we can't, we can't.
Right. Yeah. True. Because next week we'll also be in Dega. Like,
well, I was gonna say Wednesday night. Pittman will already be here.
In like 8 days, we'll be in Dega.
Dude, I cannot wait. I cannot fucking wait.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I'm trying to manage my money appropriately.
Forget about Bristol.
Yeah, put that behind you. We may or may not have an episode next week. Dega is coming. Dega's on the horizon. I can almost taste it. And God, I can't fucking wait.
And don't put your cell phones in
car doors.
Car doors.
Yep. I'm not even. I do not entertain this kind of crap. When people like to look at the weather 15 days ahead or 8 days ahead and be like, oh my God, Do you see? There's
Yeah,
a chance of rain next week.
it's
I'm
Dega.
like,
It'll rain a little bit.
yeah, it's gonna rain at some point, and
It's gonna rain at some
also
point.
a week ahead of time. It can change tomorrow, so everybody chill the fuck out.
Watch it downpour Saturday night like it does every other year, and then Sunday we wake up and it's perfect.
Yeah, I looked at the weather today and I was like, "Whoa, come on!" But it was like,
It's gonna rain one of the days, you know.
well,
Like
it says 50% chance of rain all next week, every day, and I was like, so
yeah,
it's gonna rain a day next week. Would y'all chill out?
exactly. Yep. So
And you know what? If it
let's
fucking
hope it's
rains,
Saturday or something. So
if
we
it
get it out
fucking
of the
rains,
way.
it fucking rains. I don't even give a fuck.
I don't care. We're gonna have such a good time.
I'm already gonna be wet in the creek.
Yeah, we're gonna have such a good time. I don't care. I'm just looking forward to Dega, man.
Yep, me too, bro.
We need it.
Hey,
Us
remind
bad.
me to bring your little backpack cooler.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's sitting here on my porch
Okay.
with the John
Well,
sticker on.
I'll
Covered
try
in
to remind
pollen.
you, but I also just forgot about it. So
Yeah,
please remember.
yeah. I need to figure me out a cooler to bring. Got to figure that out too.
All right. Well, R.I.P. Bristol.
RIP. It's been nice knowing you. I'm very, very nervous for the night race in the fall.
It's gonna suck.
I'm very
No one go. Everyone go to Darlington instead.
Ooh, 7,500 will not disappoint.
Yeah.
All right, it's
Yeah.
been real.
Peace.